On the farm's kitchen table. I'm Larry Marble. Hop Sing is about to make us a big old heaping helping of great food, and I'm going to provide us a bunch of agricultural information. Thanks so much for joining us on this edition of the program. We appreciate it. We're brought to you each and every day by the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. We're on the line with Phil Brockenbush, Giddings Livestock. Phil, how's the Monday sale shaping up Sunday night?
Man, it's looking good, Larry. We're tagging around 950 or so right now. Data, the sun come out. It turned out pretty. It was busier than we thought we'd be. Got several strings of calves, lots of weaned cattle. I think there's probably 200 weaned calves back there, from different people. One guy got 83, and they kind of weigh they're up and down. They weigh from 350 to probably 800. There's another guy's going to bring 40 tomorrow. They'll weigh around 5. Steers and heifers mix. The cow deal, we probably got 40 or 50 palpate cows, so just kind of jackpot cows. There's nice little cows scattered through them. I don't think we got any pairs under the barn right now, but cow run will be a little shorter, but we got some good calves.
Good. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Phil Brockenbush, for the Giddings sale on Monday.
Yes, sir. You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-522-2274.
Phil, we appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
We're speaking with Rodney Butler from Beeville Livestock, not about the livestock auction, but about South Texas Hereford Association sale that will come up here at Beeville. Rodney, what's it looking like?
Oh, the sale will be February the 3rd, and the sale be starting at noon. And we're going to have about 50 Hereford bulls, and they're going to be consigned from B&C Cattle, Case Ranch, OH Triangle Ranch, Rockin' Chair, Raptor J Cattle, Smith Hereford, Breimer Ranch, Shoddy Hereford, W4 Ranch, and Schmidt Hereford. We'll also, on that day, we'll have some heifers. There'll be Hereford F1s and Brahmans. There'll be opens, breds, and pairs. I think we're going to have about 125 of those heifers. I don't have the breakdown on what they will, but they'll be from consigners in the past, which will have a good set of heifers, sir.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for that February sale.
Yes, sir. Y'all can reach the lady in the office. Her name is Sarah Lanham, and you can reach her at 210-844-4806, and she can answer any of your questions that you have about the cattle.
We appreciate it, Rodney. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat. The dry weather forecast in Argentina got wetter, causing the market to take away some of the weather program of late. Soybeans led the way, down 14 in corn, mostly followed down 5. KC wheat, after 8 straight days of gains, closed down 12 by the bushel on Friday, adding to the pressure on the market, improving estimates of corn and soybean production in Argentina. The Buenos Aires Grain Exchange ranged the estimates of corn production to 56 million tons, up from January's USDA estimate of 55. They raised soybean production to 52.5 million tons compared to January's 50. Current estimates of Brazil and Argentina's combined production, 176.5 million metric tons, a record high, 3% higher than last year. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and ADM closed over the weekend, open this week, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6:45. Timco Houston is open Monday through Wednesday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For help marketing your grains, call John Tuggle, 1-800-2-TUGGLE. That's Tuggle & Company, Corpus. We are on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Sunday night, getting ready for Monday's sale. Riley, how many noses have you counted so far?
Well, a little over 3,000. Looks like Larry's going to have a good run for tomorrow. Of course, we got that. That's including those 1,500 weaned calves that we've been advertising. Ended up with about 1,550 of those, and then we'll have about another 1,500 in our regular sale. But quality is excellent. Those weaned calves are really good. They weigh anywhere from 300 up to 750. Lots of grazing cattle mixed in the group. The quality, like I said, is really good. Lots of good condition to them. Not many cows tomorrow. Got some good rains down, through the last week or so. And, so cow run kind of shortened up, maybe 150 cows. But a good run of calves in our regular sale too. So looks good for tomorrow. I'm excited about it. Hope we, market looks okay. So we'll see what happens. But should be around 3,000 head for tomorrow.
At Live Oak Livestock on a Monday, Riley Rhodes, tell everybody how to contact you, please.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
Riley, we appreciate it. We'll talk with you after.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I want to remind you about all 5 locations of MG Building Materials. They've got one in Pleasanton, one in San Antonio, one in Corpus, one in Uvalde, and one in Kerrville. That's MG Building Materials. Whether it's farm and ranch electrical, hardware hardware and tools, lawn and garden and housewares, or paints, floor coverings, plumbing and heating, steel products and flashing, roofing, or gypsum installation, you can trust MG. Remember, 5 locations. Find the one near you at mgbuildingmaterials.com. Neighbor, let's take a quick look at our meat moves. USDA's National Pork Carcass Cutout Value for Friday, 60 cents stronger at $89.51, 592.3 million pounds of pork produced. As we turn our head and steer our gaze toward the beef side of the protein and meats equation, wholesale box prices reported at $300.53 for the choice, $289.13 for the select. That was $1.85 and $1.28 respectively higher than the prior day. As we look toward USDA's fat cattle sales, 173 to 177 for the week. The bulk of the action near 175. Neighbor, that's it for your meat moves. We are on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how is the Monday sale in Mason looking?
You bet, Larry. We're looking real good. On Sunday evening, we had right at a little over 1,000 head of cattle already, close to 100 some-packer cows, or cows overall. That's include breds and palpates and all that. We'll do that Monday morning. We'll know kind of what we all got at that time. Got about 10 or 15 bulls. I think the rest of them all calves, yearlings. Kind of expecting around 1,250, 1,300 head for the sale on Monday, Larry.
Good. What do you know of for Thursday in San Saba?
We got a special stocker feeder sale, which we'll have it on Thursday, February the 1st. Very good run. Probably got about 1,000 head we know already coming. So I kind of expect around that 2,000 head, give or take some. The market is very, very strong right now. Got any kind of cattle move or whatever, packer cows, packer bulls, stocker, feeder calves, they're all in very, very strong demand, Larry.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Ken.
You bet. Give us a call at the office at area code 325-372-5159. Also go to our website. We got the listings of all the cattle we already have early offerings at the San Saba sale on Thursday. Go to jordancattle.com, Larry.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Ken.
You bet, Larry. Thank you, sir.
Neighbor, don't forget about the good folks at Wholesale Steel, store out on 16 in San Antonio and one in Hearn. Just arrived 4x2x20 welded wire panels available in 4-foot or 5-foot height, professionally and lovingly loaded by the trailer staff there at Wholesale Steel. How about heavy-duty pasture gates, decoil tubing, prime structural tubing, no-climb wire, continuous fence panels, all of this and more at Wholesale Steel and their dealers. Don't forget about standard duty panels, 5x10 panels, $135, 6x10 panels, $155. Call 210-624-2000 or 2 3/8 pipe for $60. 2 7/8 for $65. That's Wholesale Steel, San Antonio and Hearn. For more information, go to wholesalesteelsa.com or go to 18840 State Highway 16 in San Antonio. Call 210-624-2000, wholesalesteelsa@gmail.com. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how's the sales looking this week?
Oh, Larry, it sure ought to shape up to be some pretty good sales Tuesday and Wednesday. Sure turned out to be nice the last 2 days, so everybody ought to, it looks like the weather's good throughout the week, so sure ought to double up, catch up on the sheep and goat end and on the cattle end. Like I talked last week, I know a few cattle coming in this week, some better cattle, some bigger bunches, so the numbers sure ought to add up.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for sheep and goats on Tuesday and cattle on Wednesday at Gillespie Livestock, Fredericksburg.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
John, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. We are on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how's the Monday sale going?
Oh, they're going to have a pretty good run. We got 900, a little over 900 tonight. Got about 120 cows. Got some good quality calves, Larry. Not no great big bunches, but looks like we got some real quality calves. Got a set of Burma cows. They're 5 and 6 year olds. They're subject to be registered. Only thing is these cows are open, and they're all over pretty much on the poor side. And these cows probably won't weigh 700 to 800 pounds, but they're pretty strong. They'll take a ride. That's all I got in the cow line. Most of the other cows are all our cows.
All right. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for this Monday sale.
You can catch us here at the sale barn at 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile. 830-857-4330.
Gary, we'll talk to you after the sale. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble for the good folks at DD Texas Outfitters. On the web, ddtexasoutfitters.com. They're at 516 East Interstate 10, Seguin, Texas. Call 830-379-7340. 21 days until the San Antonio Rodeo. Who's going this year? You need to dress right with the good items from D&D. What is in your rope bag? If you need a new one, whether it's team roping, calf roping, breakaway, you can find it at D&D. And D&D was a proud sponsor of the 2024 Guadalupe County live stream and their livestock show. And don't forget, if you like turquoise, you're a turquoise lover, D&D Texas Outfitters has got them. Handbags, Jeffrey's Livestock Marketing products for your show string. You can select and walk out with a brand new felt hat. Best hat fitters and creasers in the world. Or if you're a cap man, you got to get a bunch of hats for National Cap Day. That's DD Farm and Ranch. And remember, when it's cold, they've got blankets for your horses. DD, TexasOutfitters.com, D&D Farm and Ranch in Seguin. We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission Hondo Livestock. Seth, how is the sale shaping up for Monday in Hondo?
A little lighter this week, Larry. Had a little over 240 head in there tonight. Pretty good rains down here that we got, and going to kind of slow it down a little bit, but hopefully catch enough. We'll get to about 300 tomorrow. Had about 30 cows and bulls up there when I left. Going to palpate 15 or so of those cows there. Do have 11 heifers in there that we're going to palpate there in the morning as well. They just kind of be some blacks and yellows, whatnot, and see how far along they are. Calf and yearling run quality sure good on the cattle we do have. And kind of be something there for everybody, and be some light cattle and be some wean cattle as well. So hopefully get up to 300 tomorrow before sale time. Would like to remind everybody that special stocker feeder sale is coming up February the 12th. Ought to be somewhere around 500 head of wean cattle for that sale. So sure shaping up to be a good one. If we can help you tomorrow or then, feel free to give us a call, 830-741-8061. Give me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Neighbor, I'd like to remind you about Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Now, have you taken a look at the beautiful home at 172 Champion Boulevard in Lavernia? 1.2 acres, majestic trees, iron fence, entry, 3 bedrooms with an office, dining room, 2.5 bath, exceptional floor plans, high ceilings, no carpet, an abundance of cabinet space, and lots of counter space. You're going to enjoy it. Why don't you contact the good folks at Homestead and Ranch Real Estate? Call 512-466-1460. That's 512-416-1460. Or check out their Facebook page, homesteadandranch.com. We are on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how was our Friday sale in Beeville?
Well, we had a good sale Friday. We had some good rains the dear Lord sent us early in the week, but we ended up with a good sale. We had 280 head of cattle.
Good.
Friday.
Walk the pins with us.
All right, that old market was steady to active. Your 200 to 300 pound steers were 276 to 318. Heifers were 218 to 245. 300, 400 pound steers were 269 to 315. Heifers 235 to 270. Your 400 to 500 pound steers were 261 to 310. Heifers were 233 to 260. 500, 600 pound steers were 242 to 259. Heifers 224 to 251. 600 to 700 pound steers were 223 to 249. Heifers 210 to 221. And your 700, 800 pound steers were 205 to 235, and heifers were 195 to 204. Packer cows were pretty strong and steady Friday. They brought anywhere from 80 to $1.09. Packer bulls brought anywhere from 67 to $1.18. Young cows, we had a few of them. They brought anywhere from 69 to $1.21, with some bred cows dollaring out around that $15.50. And we didn't have any pairs last Friday, sir.
Do you know of anything for this coming Friday yet?
Yes, sir, I do. I know of a set of, I guess it's going to be Charolais and black calves. There'll probably be around 80 of them from one person, and then I got a few other small bunches coming in this next week. So yes, sir, we're gonna have a good start for next Friday.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Rodney Butler.
Yeah, well, you can call me at 361-358-1727 or call me on my mobile 645-5002.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you and take care.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, now it's time to get in touch with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, finally back to work after it dried up just a little bit where we can get some cattle moved like we've been intending to. And what a great reason to postpone some cattle working. So this is a great end to the winter. We've still got a few weeks left, but a beginning for the coming spring. So this rainfall really hit the spot. Up to 8 inches in Guadalupe and Gonzales County. So excellent rain all the way around. We've got a lot of good replacement cattle available for sale. A lot of good bulls of all the popular breeds for sale or lease. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on database on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3. Or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com. C-A-S-A-S, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains. Corpus Milo 1011, yellow corn to Corpus 501 1/4, hard red winter wheat to Houston 654 3/4, and Placido beans 1119. Texas cotton 9,676 bales, average price 80.87. That's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble. I'm gone.